Welcome, beautiful Paris Saint Germain family. We're here to talk about Cristiano Ronaldo to Paris Saint Germain. So, first of all, this report right here dropped from Pedro Almeida, who's the most reliable Liga Nassr reporter over there in Portugal. He was the first, I think, when it came to the Manuel Ugarte stuff. He was always correct when it came to João Neves last season. And here recently I said, big exclusive, PSG and Cristiano Ronaldo are in tune. Obviously, he's leaving it for speculations, for guesses. PSG and Ronaldo are in tune. It doesn't mean that much. He's not saying we're in negotiations. He's not saying we're offering a contract. He's not saying Ronaldo is on his knees begging to come to Paris Saint Germain. That's what he's leaving it at. But immediately, there came some backlashes from Fabrice Hawkins and Jamil, the two most reliable PSG reporters. PSG is not in talks to sign Cristiano Ronaldo, despite recent rumors. The club has no interest in signing him, from Fabrice Hawkins and Jamil. And then another report from Ben Jacobs dropped. PSG have no plans to make an approach for Cristiano Ronaldo. Club strategy is to move away from Galactico signings. A new mantra is buy young and where possible French. Ronaldo is currently due to be a free agent this summer, but Nassr are actively working on a renewal. I mean, when you see all of this, you're immediately saying, okay, Pedro Almeida just said that for engagement. I mean, he already has 200k views. So it has popped up. A lot of pages are now suddenly talking about Cristiano Ronaldo once again, making Ronaldo relevant. But from what we can see from Jamil, from Fabrice Hawkins, and from Ben Jacobs, there is no truth to this. Paris Saint Germain are not in contact or not negotiating with Cristiano Ronaldo. And as Ben Jacobs mentioned, who is obviously a mouthpiece for Paris Saint Germain, he's also saying, PG's moving away from the Galactico signing. I mean, that is a lie. We probably don't want to sign Ronaldo, but this moving away from Galactico, that's a lie. We'll probably go for a Salah. That's a Galactico signing. We'll probably go for a Kvara. That's somewhat of a Galactico signing in the summer. So I don't like that tag. I don't like them going around saying that thing, Galactico, all of this. But it probably looks like we're not interested in Cristiano Ronaldo, which is very logical. I mean, Paris Saint Germain were interested in Ronaldo very long time. Since maybe 2014, since QSI came into Paris Saint Germain, they tried to get Ronaldo. He didn't want to come. And then when he wanted to come, COVID happened. And then after that, Messi came and Paris Saint Germain didn't want him. When he was at Juve, he offered himself to PSG. We didn't want him. When he was United, he offered himself. We didn't want him. And when he was at Nassr, he offered himself and we didn't want him. But at that time, obviously, we had Kylian Mbappe, Neymar Jr., Lionel Messi. There was no place for Cristiano Ronaldo. But one thing we have to mention when it comes to Cristiano Ronaldo stuff, despite what Ben Jacobs and Jamil and Fabrice Hawkins has said, Paris Saint Germain, marketability wise, has gone down a lot. The shop has been affected, the sponsors have been affected, and I know Nassr Khalifi, at that time he had Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe. He wasn't going to go all out for Ronaldo. But strictly, as a marketable signing, if Ronaldo's available, his contract ends in the summer for free, Nassr would at least think about it, because the marketable opportunities having a Cristiano Ronaldo, this obviously would go against the entire philosophy, this thing we're trying to do. I don't know how Lucha would feel. This is like getting Mbappe back, but 10 times worse. Like, he's not going to track off the ball. He's not going to press. He's not going to do that. He's going to talk. There's going to be a lot of media, a lot of questions constantly about Ronaldo. He's going to become obviously the best and biggest player. He wouldn't be the best, but he would by far be the biggest player in this club. And it would be, I don't know, very, very something to have both Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi play for the club. We would be the only club that have had both of those two players playing for the club. And as I said, the only small truth to this is if Nassr wants it. If Nassr wants it, whatever Lucho, Campos, someone else says, doesn't really matter. Ronaldo would obviously love to join Paris Saint Germain. He would absolutely love it. So Ronaldo would do absolutely everything to make this move happen, probably even reducing some of his very high wage at Nassr, which he would have to do. But I still think it's very unlikely. I don't know where Pedro Gonçalves got this news from, Pedro Almeida. So we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I mean, now that a lot of players are potentially free agents in the summer, there's always going to be discussions. And Paris Saint-Germain always the first club reporters like to bring up, because we've made the craziest and best deals of all time. So if there's any club that can get Ronaldo back to Europe playing at a top competitive level, it's Paris Saint Germain. And Ronaldo probably looked at Messi. Messi was pretty much nothing with the Argentinian national team, at least winning trophy wise. Goes to PSG, Copa America, and then obviously the World Cup. And a World Cup is coming up 2026. Maybe Ronaldo wants to follow that. We obviously have Ronaldinho, joined the club in 01, won the World Cup in 02. We have Lionel Messi, we have Kylian Mbappe, joined PSG in 17, won the club in 18. Lionel Messi joined in 21, won the World Cup in 22. And now Ronaldo potentially joining in 25, winning the World Cup in 26. But it is interesting. It is interesting. I mean, people have always been able to create any fake reports about Cristiano Ronaldo to Paris Saint Germain, but this is the first time in a very long time that this happened. And it's from Pedro Almeida, someone that is reliable, someone that is trustable majority of the time when it comes to Liga Nos. So I don't really know. Does he have some great contact with Ronaldo, Jorge Mendes? Could be that, the Portuguese link. And he does have good info, at least somewhat, when it comes to PSG, when it came to Joao Neves, who got the transfers. But as I said, that's more Liga Nos news. So once again, I will update you guys if anything new comes. But Ronaldo to Paris Saint-Germain, no. It will most likely not happen. He's not that good anymore. And does Nassr really want to compensate everything he's been doing in the past 2 seasons for this? As I said, the marketability opportunity to Cristiano, it's an absolute huge one. How I feel about it, my opinion, look, I always want the best players to play for Paris Saint-Germain. Ronaldo is a big name. He's not a best player. I mean, I saw him at the Euros. He was probably the worst player I saw at the Euros. He was absolutely garbage. And that was a team built for him, creating countless of chances for him. Sure, he's scoring goals in the Saudi League, but doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. But yeah, it's going to be interesting if any more news follows up on this current situation. But that's been it from my boy PSG. Let me know in the comments down below. Would you guys take Cristiano Ronaldo, Paris Saint-Germain? That's been it from my boy PSG. And as usual, ale.